Alrighty, so the next skill I'm going to be going over with Miss Ellie here is going to be relax on mat. So we like to use a raised cot simply for the reason that it makes a really clear picture on whether the dog has all 4 feet on the mat or if it has a couple of limbs hanging off. So because we've built value in this, the first thing I'm going to do is put it on, and I'm going to start rewarding her as soon as she gets on it. So I'm going to place the mat down. She gets on it, and so I am going to start rewarding her. Now I want my rewards to come nice and slow all the way down to the mat. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to reward her with a few cookies because she got on the mat exactly like I wanted her to. And then I'm going to release her by saying, okay, and tossing a cookie so that she has to get off. So because we've supercharged this mat up, she should offer to get back on it. And if you noticed, I just waited her out there for a second. And then once she gets back on, I am going to start rewarding. Now, if she were to get off by herself, I'm simply going to say, okay, but no cookie. So the only time I'm ever going to give her a cookie when she gets off is when I am the one that released her. And when she gets off on her own, I'm also not going to reward her immediately for getting back on. I will wait for a couple seconds before I start my treats coming again. And if you see there, she thought about it and chose not to. So all I'm doing here is I'm starting to build value and duration into this. So I'm making this a great place to be. And if she knows that she can just hang out here and get cookies, this is a pretty easy behavior to perform. So we want to make sure we're doing this a couple times a day with her and just getting her used to being on here, and that this is a great place to be. So it becomes kind of magnetic when she sees it come down. And then when we are done at the end of our session, we're going to release her by saying, okay, and then we're going to pick up the mat. So we want to make sure that whatever we're using for a mat, we're only putting it down when we're working on it. Because we want the idea that if the mat is out, this is where you should be. And once you're free to move around, we will release you and pick up your mat for you. Good job, Miss Ellie. You're so smart.